For the last 2 years, CHF has been building a relationship with an organization in the Dominican Republic and Haiti that is just a trusted organization. They have a broad reach, and they've been meeting needs of children and families there through the local church for years. As we've gotten to know the children in Haiti, we've just really come to love them because despite the fact that they're so poor, they have such an amazing capacity for joy. And that just gives such a great opportunity to serve their needs and impact their lives. After training and getting supplies there, we were so excited to be able to launch our Haiti and Dominican Republic Mercy Network on January 10th. On January 12th, the earth shook. After the 7.0 magnitude earthquake hit, we went to Port-au-Prince to survey the damage, and we weren't prepared for what we saw.
As we traveled around the city, it became apparent that nothing was in working order. People were standing in line for hours at a time just to have simple needs met. We kept hearing recurring stories about how there was no food, no water, no sanitation. We even had one pastor explain that a government official came to him begging for help.
I meet him in the street in his car. He stopped me to ask for a tent. Yes, so tent now is like cocaine or gold in Haiti. Like gold.
The National Police Headquarters had been turned into a makeshift hospital. At its peak, it had over 100 medical staffers. They were doing anything from treating minor cuts and abrasions, delivering babies. They even were doing full surgeries with almost no equipment at all. Even the National Palace, which is the symbol of Haiti's political power and clout, laid in ruins. It bore witness to the damage that was suffered by this humbled country. Nothing was in working order. Nothing.
It's hard to see the breadth of the kind of devastation that we saw in Haiti and feel like there's much to hope for. The overwhelming feeling comes from more than just what can be seen. It comes from other senses that you may not be as prepared for, such as smell. Often walking down a street meant walking through black pillars of choking smoke from burning trash. But the main experience that I will remember from this trip isn't the visuals or the smells, but what I heard. It happened on our first night in Haiti, sleeping outside in a foreign country. I awoke to strange noises, which at first were pretty alarming, but as my mind cleared, I realized that it was singing. There was a large open field just over the wall from where we were staying, and this field was holding thousands of refugees whose houses had been destroyed. The sanitary conditions of these tent villages was severe, and most people living there had lost their house and probably family or friends in the earthquake. And it's with that knowledge that I heard singing coming from the village until 2 in the morning. And it made me think about hope and the value of community. Haiti had roughly 50% of the population living in abject poverty before the earthquake. Abject poverty is basically defined as living without hope for your future, but it made me think that hope is a difficult concept to make a stat of, because as awful as the conditions of these Haitian refugees, as uncertain as their lives were, there they were, strangers relying on each other for strength, singing hymns together till 2 in the morning.
the situation in Haiti is not something we can approach with a quick fix mentality. I think what is needed is a long-term plan for true impact. So what CHF has done is partner with local churches in the Dominican Republic and Haiti to resource them so that they can continue to care for the needs in their broken communities. It was comforting to see the churches mobilizing and becoming instruments in God's hands to bring true and lasting hope to the people through the message of salvation. While the world did initially rush to help the Haitian people, most, as you know, will eventually forget about them. However, when God's people, these local churches, motivated by a love for God and for the gospel, are resourced to care for their own people, then true change will inevitably occur in their lives. Jesus said, "Let your light so shine in such a way that they may see your good works and glorify your Father who is in heaven." I see the churches in Haiti doing just that. With the resources we send them, they are opening doors and establishing relationships with the poor. They are caring for the physical needs and, more importantly, the spiritual needs of their own people, of their neighbors, so that in the end, God's light will shine in their lives.